Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm just going to do a short little video on common sense prepping. I guess we'll start right here with our survival seeds. Now we've had these for I don't know, 2-3 years now, and all these are all non-GMO heirloom seeds, and there's a ton of different variety, beans and watermelon, turnip. They're the kind of seeds you would need to start a garden, old school style, foods that are going to, or vegetables and fruits and stuff that are going to help you make it through bad times. This is more for people that have a little bit of land though. If you're living in the city and tried to start a garden, if times are really bad, people are just going to come over your fence and steal them. I mean, the same could be true out here in the country, but it's a lot harder when you're much farther away from people and you can see them coming and you're well armed. So if you're in the country, that's kind of one of the biggest things of being prepared, is not living in a really densely populated area. I guess that's not an option for a lot of people. It really wasn't an option for us either. We just had to really work at it so that we could get away from the city and live further out and be more self-sufficient. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about today. I had to come in here because we have high winds. I started this video several times on the walk with the dog, and it just started gusting so bad that it was messing up the audio. So what I'm going to do is grab the dog again, and we'll walk on a different one of our roads down there, and hopefully we'll be out of the wind there and I can talk without getting the audio all messed up. So let's grab the dog and head down there. We're not 1 minute into the walk, and Izzy, the crazy border collie, threw her ball down into the brambles and wants me to get it out for her. Not going to happen right now. We'll get it on the way back. Izzy, come. Come on. Okay, much less wind down here, and there'll be even less wind down on the rock road down there, so I think I'll just cut out here and get back with you down there. Oh, there's another one of her balls. I'll bet she shot that from up by the house there. She tosses her balls down the hill and then chases them. That one probably got away from her. All right, I'll get back with you right over here. Okay, it's looking really nice down here. But back to the subject. So, the common sense prepping. I was watching the news this morning, and it's just insane what people are doing, like hoarding toilet paper, selling toilet paper on eBay and Craigslist, basically scalping toilet paper. It's just totally insane how unprepared so many people are, that they have to panic like this and run out and strip shelves bare at the first sign of emergency, when they should have a decent month's worth of food already in their pantry. And it's not that hard. You should have the regular soups that you eat. They basically don't perish. They have a best by date on it, but that's bullshit. If stored correctly, canned soups will last between 20 and 100 years. I mean, they're still opening stuff from World War I era and eating it. Go look for the YouTube videos. There's lots of people doing that stuff. But you wouldn't be going to those extremes. All you really have to do is have, say, 5, 6, maybe even 10 of whatever soups you like, and you rotate it out. You take one from the front. When you get new stuff, you put it in the back, just like the grocery stores do. And then it's pretty much always going to be good. Then if problems like this virus crop up, you got a month's worth of food. You don't have to panic and rush out. It's not this dumb virus, it's the panic. Other good things to have at least a little bit of are canned milk, powdered eggs. Even if you already live out in the country and you have chickens, that's not good enough. If it's a winter and they rely on feed and you don't have feed, of course you can eat the chickens, but the egg part is gone. And they don't lay that good in the winter anyways, especially up here in Wisconsin. The best stuff to have on hand for that is dry stuff. So like pasta, if it's well sealed in its box or bag or whatever, if you have 3 or 4 of them on hand, like I said before, you just rotate your stock. The worst that can happen is a little bit of it will go stale, but if that's what you eat, that's not really going to happen. Currently, we have idiots in the media that are doing anything they can to cause panic, and people are taking the bait. They're rushing out, stripping stores bare. Next thing you know, there's going to be fighting, and who knows how bad it'll get. A national emergency was declared this morning. It's the first time that it's happened in 20 years, and the last one was only for 3 states, I believe. This is for the entire United States. Basically, it is a world emergency. The vast majority of people have nothing to worry about this virus. The biggest problem is right now when they declare an emergency and nobody is prepared. Huge amounts of the population are not prepared, and they all rush to the store at once. I haven't heard of any violence yet, but you know it's happening here and there, and it could get much worse. At best, people that were completely unprepared don't have any food for a while, and they have to count on somebody else to help them out, which is really, really dumb. I know people that have almost nothing in their cupboards. I mean, just about nothing, and they rely on like Uber Eats and stuff to get fed. When the Uber people stop bringing you stuff, what the hell are you going to do? I mean, it's just moronic. But I guess you do you. So we used to live in Milwaukee, and when I was growing up, I lived through the race riots of the 60s. I lived in a housing project of all places where things got really bad. The National Guard drove around and stuff like that. So that experience, and being really poor, has always made me somewhat of a prepper. Not like some of the nuts who are building giant bomb shelters and stuff like that, but enough of a prepper to not be caught off guard like this. I would say probably 90-95% of the American population was caught off guard and now is fighting over toilet paper. It's just freaking insane. So when this blows over, and it will, it'll probably end as soon as the warm weather comes around, like all of these other viruses. Don't be caught without any backup food and or toilet paper. I mean, you got to have enough for a couple weeks minimum, but a month of backup is probably better. And you can go on to one of the survival food places. They sell like dried food and stuff, and they package it in either 5-gallon pails or them like square kitty litter type pails. And you can buy for a single person 2 weeks or a month or 2 months or whatever you think you need. But at a bare minimum, you should have non-perishable stuff that's going to get you by for at least a couple weeks. A month would be better. Then everybody's not rushing out to the stores, and the stores can replenish their stock for the people who don't prepare ahead. And that's a whole nother issue. The people that don't prepare at all are usually some of the nastiest people on the internet. They make fun of people who do prepare. I mean, like I said before, we're not preppers, but we are prepared. But these people think it's funny to mock others who are prepared, but now they're the ones with shopping carts full of toilet paper looking the fool. Okay, I can't go any higher up the hill with this wind. You could see it moving the tops of the trees and stuff. I guess this is more of a rant than a normal video, but it really pissed me off seeing how many people were completely unprepared for even the smallest of emergency, and they're rushing out buying the toilet paper and geez, fighting over stuff. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up. I gotta throw the stick for this dog. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the update icon, otherwise they won't send you notice when I post new videos. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. And if you give us a thumbs up and or share the video, it helps us out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.